developed. Let me give you the conclusion here. About 6:20. We're in for a bit of a bumpy ride over the next year or so. Don't let it shake you. Don't let it freak you out. Expect the bumps. Slow down. Slow down. There will be unprecedented changes. Real diamond business repossessions itself in the face of stiff competition from synthetics. Fashion jewelry for sure. Fight over fine jewelry. Synthetics will lose bridle, but probably take over the big fashion jewelry. And big fashion jewelry is very big. Globalization is over. And countries no longer making nice with each other. Economic warfare will intensify. Sanctions will proliferate, not just from the U.S., but to the U.S. You think China's going to sit there all day and say, well, you know, we're not going to sell you this and that. They won't. They're not going to sell us rare earth minerals these days. There's going to be this friction. It's not going to get less. I hope it does. I pray it does. But realistically speaking, the trend that we're going into right now, we had a big trend of what I would call globalization. And now we have a trend of deglobalization, breaking out. This BRIC thing is a good example of that, but China in general is. The outlook for communist China is uncertain. Good luck selling diamonds to communists, but they're not communists, but they are communists, but they're capitalist economists. Not economists, capitalist communists. They're kind of not sure where they are right now. And it's interesting, they're going through this transition. I imagine the premier there or the president there is doing things. India, UAE, and Africa will play both sides. They'll be in the middle. Asia's going to be good, especially the dollar takes a hit, which is very, very well if China says only pay me in one. But remember this, if you're in the diamond business, you're in the jewelry business, America is your home. America is where the real money is. So you need to understand that America needs to take a leadership role. America has to work well. If America works well, the rest of the world will come and go. I think Asia is going to be fine. I think the Arab markets may be fine. Let's see what happens here. But we are in for an unsettling, disturbing period with greater uncertainty, ever greater uncertainty as we go along. If you're in the real diamond business, stay there. Real diamonds are going to be fine. Stay with it. Don't jump around. Stay focused. But go high. Good quality diamonds. Sell expensive stuff, my friends. Don't be afraid of diamonds. Don't be afraid to sell stuff that costs a lot of money. Go high. If the guy doesn't have money, customer. Well, you could sell ping pong balls tomorrow. Guy walked in the door. He wants to buy a hot dog. You're going to start selling hot dogs in your store? No. You're a diamond. You're a jeweler. Respect yourself. Go high. Learn to sell the specialness of diamonds. Recognize that diamonds are not for everybody. You shouldn't try to sell them to everyone that walks in your store. No. If your customer is only interested in price, they're not worthy of real diamonds. Not everybody deserves a diamond. Not everybody should buy a diamond. That was the original concept of diamonds. Send the diamonds, send these customers to Swarovski. No problem. Send them to some website that sells them all kinds of CZ or whatever it is, and maybe you'll even get a little commission. Don't deal on price. Remember, you're special. Your diamonds are special. Never forget that. Because if you don't understand the uniqueness, the specialness, the wonderfulness of what a real diamond is, get out of the business. Go away. Go away. The diamond business is for people that recognize the importance and the beauty, not just because it's shiny, but the real value of what that gift means to that woman. I gave her this really expensive thing. I gave her the best I could give her. You can feel that. You can understand that. Oh, I gave her something cheap. Goodbye. Not jewelers cannot make a good living selling cheap stuff. Sell expensive diamonds. Go high. Go up. Don't go down. Not the race to the bottom, the race to the heaven. Make yourself better. Make your store better. Sell beautiful products. Be proud of who you are and what you are. And now my conclusion. This issue of ethics, this issue of social responsibility, it's all there. It's on my mind every day. And I think about it a lot. And I just, can I tell you, when I was in Zimbabwe during the war, the State Department's idea to negotiate with Fodi Sanko, believe it or not. But I went to the amputee camp and I saw thousands of people, thousands with missing arms, missing legs, both. It's a little baby missing an arm. And they said to me, tell us what happened. Tell the world what happened here. And I did. I tried to. I wrote this article that was read into the Congressional Record. But my God, it's like we're so responsible for what we do, where we send our money, for what we buy. We are responsible for what we buy, for what we do. And we are having a major impact on other people in the world. Diamonds are. But it's really our money that we use to buy diamonds. It's having such an amazing thing. So let me lay it on to you. This is what I believe. There is a reason God gave diamonds to the poorest people in the world and made the wealthiest desire them. It's amazing. Think about it. And even Russia, where we complain about Russia, Mirny is treating their people well. I've been in Mirny. I've seen what they do there. And they do help people out there. But this is the game that we see. Bridging the gap between the poor people and the rich people because of the diamonds is tikkun olam, which is a Hebrew phrase for fixing the world. And that's why the diamond trade exists. That's why we're around. We're around to fix the world by ensuring that the poor people that God gave the diamond to get their fair share and then can survive and can do well. And the question to the diamond industry and the people on this call, especially to the American jewelry industry, are you up to diamonds? You personally, are we up to diamonds as an industry? And I think we should be, and I think we are mostly. I think there's a tremendous amount of good things that are going on as well. But we cannot live with this cancer, this blood diamond stuff, this Kimberly process. And so we have to step away from it. And we have to do the right things. We should support all kinds of systems that help us. And I like volunteer systems because it'll be competition. In other words, if I sell a better diamond than you, it doesn't have to be a better color. Maybe it has a better certification that it's helping people in the world. What, a diamond that helps people isn't worth more than a diamond that doesn't help people? So fair trade diamonds and other things like that. So we need to work on this high-level concept of making sure that we can fix the world with our diamonds. And that's what I honestly believe. So I wish you all a happy Jewish New Year, a year of health, a year of wealth, a year of prosperity, a year of self-realization, real self-realization, a real that we take the time to think about what's really going on with the diamond industry. It's a shame that we have to have a crisis of prices falling 25% and De Beers prices decline 29%, revenue declining. But it's getting our attention. So we should then use that energy to see what we're doing and how we can do things better. And I promise you one thing, we will be here for you, to work with you, to help with you, to share with you. And also, as we go after this government business, chasing the congressmen and the senators that can help us out of this terrible situation that's come up with this G7 protocol and stuff, or sanctions, or other things that are happening like synthetic diamonds, because the government has a role to play. So I'll be here, we'll be here. I think the Rapaport team will be here, and we'll try to help everybody as best as we can. And don't forget, just send me a message. Now, I won't read every email maybe, but my team will. So I just want to wish you all a very healthy, happy, and wealthy, and a good new year. And I hope a year of betterness, a year where diamonds are really doing well, and we are doing well, and people are doing well, and a year of lots of marriages and lots of love and lots of happiness. So that's my closing on this thing. And then I will try to answer some questions as Joshua. Hopefully you can pull them out.